Adam, you converted 2 back-to-back third and longs in that game. Just how did it feel to go out there and accomplish that?
Yeah, no, obviously it's fun to be on the field, and get opportunities. That's what you practice for. That's what you put all the work in for, and then obviously to be able to capitalize and for the coaches and for the quarterback and other guys to trust me in those situations, obviously means a lot to me. So just trying to continue to build off that and get better. As you all know and I know in this league, you got to bring your best every week, and we're playing a really good defense this week, one of the best in the NFL. So just got to make sure that we're building off last week and the last couple of weeks and keep getting better.
And now with DK out the next 2 weeks, do you see that as a bigger opportunity for you as well?
Yeah, I don't really think about that. I think you learn in this league the longer you're in it that you really got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on being ready. Whether that be physically, mentally, and just be at your best on game day. You don't really know what that looks like, so you just have to be prepared for everything.
Adam, Art's always been a guy who kind of spreads the ball around a lot of different targets. Does that make it a little bit easier to go without your number one guy?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of guys on this offense that can make plays, whether that be tight end room. I think there's a lot of versatility there. Running back room, obviously you saw that last week and obviously previous weeks. And then in the receiver room, just a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things. So I think you build a team. Obviously I'm not in that room building the team, but that's why you build a team the way you do. So you can handle maybe a guy out a week or two or someone gets hurt or whatever. So you can kind of plug and play and still have success. But yeah, I think we've been able to spread the ball around a lot the last few weeks, and I think that helps.
Adam, you played in Detroit previously. Were you aware of that pain, or have you experienced any other kind of interactions that just maybe go above and beyond what you're used to fans typically saying in away stadiums?
No. There's only one fan that I can think of in my years that really sticks out, and that's in Seattle. There's a guy that kind of stands by the locker room and tries to get after guys and break them down mentally, but yeah, nothing that comes to mind in Detroit.
Have you noticed an increase kind of in the rhetoric that fans are using? You've been in the league a long time. Have you noticed it escalating in recent years?
That's a good question. I think maybe just the longer you play in this league, you maybe just kind of hear it more, just because when you're young, you're just so focused and so maybe nervous or anxious about what's going on in the game. When you get the more longer you play, you just kind of learn to relax on the sideline, and maybe you just hear more. But yeah, I've definitely heard more from fans these last few years, and that's part of the game. They try to get in your heads. They feel like that's their way to get involved in the game, to try to get in guys' heads and yell whatever they think they want to yell, and maybe not appropriate, but they do it to try to get in our heads.
Adam, we saw with Scotty catching a couple of passes. Is there a belief in the receiver room that, hey, if I'm open, Aaron's going to give me the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that I learned very quickly when I got here is there's a lot of guys in that receiver room that can do a lot of things and do them at a high level. Some experienced guys, some guys that don't have a ton of experience in this league, but still really good football players. And when you're not, in this division or, in this conference, you don't really necessarily know what you have until you get inside the room. And I've been really impressed with that room.
Assuming you get another opportunity here because there's a receiver down, you're excited to get another chance to go out there and show what you can do?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been working hard, so it's nice that it came around like this, so it's cool. I'll be ready.
The last couple of weeks when you're down, was that hard on you mentally? And then what did you do anything, learn anything, or apply anything over that time?
No, it was a great time for me to go back and reflect on the season and, learn where I can grow, learn where I can get better, and how can I improve myself and kind of things like that. So it was in a weird way, is a real blessing.
How much have you kind of relied on or gotten to know MVS and Adam Thielen as guys that have been in the league for a long time? Have they kind of been good resources for you during this time?
Yeah, MVS, Adam, basically everyone on this team has been a great resource for me, and it's been a great opportunity and a great blessing to be able to talk to them and pick their brain about football and, every aspect of the game.
The head coach even talks about you, excited for you to have this opportunity to show what you've done, show, you have this chance now to kind of go out there and show. Is that the faith that they're showing in you to be able to go out there and hopefully make plays?
Are they showing faith in me?
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, for sure. I think they've been doing a great job at that, since I got here.
Roman, what's it been like to work with Aaron, and given the way he spreads the ball around, does that kind of give anyone that's in the receiver room confidence?
Yeah, it's been a great blessing. You know, he's certainly one of a kind and one of the best quarterbacks I've ever been around. Just learning from him every day, it's been a huge blessing, and it's going to be great for my career.
How tough is he on you when you go to him and say, hey, like, what do I need to do here different? I mean, how much does that help?
Yeah, just my opinion, just enough. You know, just exactly what I need. Someone to push me and someone to kind of, you know, get me going sometimes.